A king had 3 beautiful daughters. Every morning he walked through the forest with them. One day, a huge black cloud suddenly appeared in the sky and said, "Give me your oldest daughter, or I'll steal the sun from the sky." The king replied, "If you are a good spirit, come down. If you are an evil spirit, go away." The cloud left, but he took the sun with him. The next morning, the king walked with his daughters again. The black cloud returned and said, "King, give me your middle daughter, or I'll take the moon." The king refused again, so the cloud stole the moon too. Now only the stars were left. On the third day, when the king returned to the forest with his daughters, the cloud appeared again and said, "Give me your youngest daughter, or I'll steal every star." The king refused once more, and this time the cloud took all the stars. Now the whole world was covered in complete darkness. Sometime later, Prince Nick was passing near the king's palace with his younger brother while carrying water. He said, "If the king gives me half his kingdom and lets me marry his youngest daughter, I'll bring back the sun, the moon, and the stars." The princesses heard him and quickly told their father. The king called Nick and said, "If you fail, you'll be sentenced to death." Nick asked only for a golden sword and began his journey. After crossing 7 kingdoms, he reached a silver forest. There he found a silver bridge. He struck the bridge with his sword, loosened one plank, and hid underneath him. Soon, a 3-headed dragon rode across the bridge on a horse. When the horse stumbled, the dragon said, "I've crossed this bridge for 3 years, and my horse has never stumbled before." Then the dragon sensed Nick hiding below and said, "I've known you since you were smaller than a seed, and now I must fight you." Nick stepped out and asked, "How should we fight? Wrestling, sticks, or swords?" The dragon answered, "Wrestling is for dogs, sticks are for pig herders, swords are for warriors." They fought with their swords, and Nick cut off 2 of the dragon's heads. The dragon begged, "Leave my last head and I'll give you back the stars. They're hidden under my saddle." Nick took the stars from under the saddle, then cut off the dragon's final head. He continued until he reached a golden forest where he found a golden bridge. He did the same thing, struck the bridge, loosened 2 planks, and hid underneath. Soon, a 7-headed dragon arrived. His horse stumbled too. The dragon recognized Nick and said, "I've known you since you were no bigger than a seed, and now I must fight you." Nick stepped out and asked the same question, wrestling, sticks, or swords? The dragon gave the same answer, and they began a fierce sword fight. Nick cut off 6 heads. The dragon pleaded, "Spare my last head and I'll give you back the moon. It's under my saddle." Nick took the moon, placed it with the stars, and then cut off the dragon's final head. Next, Nick reached a diamond forest where he hid under another bridge. After a while, a 12-headed dragon arrived. Once again, the dragon recognized him, and they started an intense sword battle. Nick cut off 11 heads. The dragon begged, "Forgive me, and I'll return the sun. It's under my saddle." But instead of taking only the sun, Nick gathered the sun, the moon, and the stars together, placed them on the dragon's horse, climbed onto it, cut off the dragon's final head, and started riding back toward the kingdom.